Sorry, you guys. Mommy duty's called. I had to go check something. But yeah, never get them kids involved with grown folk matters, like, cause that's wrong to those babies, like for real. Yeah, it's a time where you gotta draw the line. Like you can't be having those babies and telling those babies certain things because they're not supposed to know certain things, and you don't never want to turn your kids against the other parent just because y'all are having a disagreement. That's not right. Let those babies make that decision for themselves without you telling them or being in their ear about all this, he did, she that, let them decide for themselves whether they want to disown that other parent or whatever it is that they may do, or they want to, you know what I'm saying, talk crazy to the other parent. Like, don't get in the middle of that, because that's not right, because of your issues with that person. Like, that's very selfish, and I see that a lot, you know. And I never want to do that to my kids because I'm not that kind of mom. I always want my kids to have a relationship with their dads, because that's just only right. Like, and then I have 3 boys, so I can't teach those boys how to be men. I can tell them, but or try to wean them in the direction, but I can never just step in and think that I can do a man's job, because that's by far the truth. Just like a man can't tell a little girl how to be a woman. That's not even logical. You can say some things to her, like, okay, baby, this is, but you can never show her how to be a woman. It's just not. And if anybody has said otherwise, honey, get the fuck out of here. You got some people out there, what you gonna do? Morph into a man? Morph into a woman? Nigga, let me see. People be crazy, They be crazy. I don't know. But, like, like, these people cray out here. Okay? And no, this is not the dang on journal I was talking about that I lost. It's the other one. I know somebody gonna be like, she said she lost her journal. I did. And this ain't the one, this is another one. It's my daughter's. I'll tell her I got it. She gonna be mad. But I'm gonna be talking about a lot of stuff, like with me. Like right now, I'm in the midst of my spiritual journey. Hey, like, and it's so crazy because I'm learning so much and I'm experiencing so much, and it's so crazy because I always knew that I had this side of me, but I never knew how to channel it and how to use it, because I was always scared of what people may think or what people might have to say about me. But hunty, fuck them all. Like, I have been the happiest I ever been in my life these past 2-3 months, and it's a lot that comes with it. Like, I'm not never gonna say that this journey been easy, because it's not. Because this is the hardest time. The beginning, oh, honey, been kicking my hiney for real, and it showed me like who and what I really am, for real. And everybody is not meant to go on this journey with you, honey. You gonna lose friends. You gonna lose family. You gonna fuck around and lose yourself for a minute, because you're gonna be like, you're gonna go against yourself so much, and you shouldn't. That's something that you should never do. Second guess yourself. Never. Because if you gotta second guess anything, honey, you don't need it. And that's just the truth. That's just the honest truth. If you gotta second guess anything, if you gotta wonder why a person there, if you gotta worry about why you even entertaining this person, or why you even this even is coming up, you don't need it in your life. And if a person don't understand, if a person can't see that you're trying to better yourself, then you don't need that person anyways, because a real person gonna say, okay, I understand that you going through something and you need your space. I'm gonna be here for you, but I'm gonna give you your space. That don't necessarily mean that we ain't together. I love you enough to let you go and get yourself together. And if the world align us back together, then you know that that it was meant to be. Because God ain't gonna never give you too much that you can't handle. And what's meant for you gonna always ain't gonna never pass you. What's meant for you ain't gonna never gonna pass you by. And that's just the realistic you get, baby. Somebody told me that. And it's crazy because I've never thought in a million years that I would be sitting here trying to tell my story to people, because I honestly didn't think, you know what I'm saying, like, who the fuck gives a fuck, you know what I'm saying, but somebody do. It's somebody that's scared to take that next step into doing what their heart desires, because they scared, because they think and they care about everybody's opinion but their own. I was that person. Might never knew, because like I put on this, I'm not gonna say front because it ain't no front. I used to always care about what people think of me, or how they perceive, or how they receive me. I know, right? Like, who gives a fuck? Because I was brung here. I was made by two people, which we all was. But I was brung on this earth naked and alone. So why should I care about what anyone think of me? Why? Because I am who I am. But when you never knew nothing else but that, you're gonna always have that mentality. And that's why it's so good to walk into something headstrong without worrying about what no one thinks of you. Because at the end of the day, if you so worried about what people think of you, you ain't gonna never be your authentic self. You're gonna always be a front, because you're not being your real self. Because you're so worried about how everyone thinks of you, and you so worried about what you should be wearing, or how you should be acting, or how you should be walking, or how you should be talking, that you're not being real to yourself. Let the church say what? You know, like I know that I still have a ton of work to do on myself, but that's okay because I know what I gotta do. I'm not out here trying to front about who I am and what I'm about. I own everything that I do, and it's crazy because I didn't used to. I used to be afraid to say I had 5 kids, 3 baby daddies, because I was so worried about what people thought of me. I was never ashamed of my kids. I was just ashamed of myself for allowing myself to settle for less when I know I'm the whole damn meal. 5 course. I was in the phase. I was a wife before I was wife. I was doing wifely duties before I was even a girlfriend. That's why I said that had nothing to do with them. That had something to do with me. Because I was searching for, I was trying to fill a void that left me empty inside, that I was messing with men that was broken. I was attracting men that was broken because I was broken. And we are what we attract, just like we are what we eat. And I'm breaking that cycle because my babies deserve way better, way better than I was giving them. That's why they say, like, once you can accept and not beat yourself up for it, then you're on your way. As long as you trying to right all those wrongs. You can't be out here half stepping. You can't be out here, okay, well, I accept this about myself and then not fix none of that and be out here trying to play Miss Ayana fix her life. I know where I messed up at. And I know all the mistakes that I made. And I know that I still got some healing to do on myself. I am not perfect. I'm far from it. I struggle with things every day. And it's just up to us to fix it and to go forth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and to go forward with life's journey that it has for us. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, yes, you know what I'm saying? At the beginning of your journey, like it's hard because you're in the dark night of the soul. Meaning that you're trying to become into, okay, you are trying to figure out what's your purpose. You have to literally go through something or experience something to get to that next level. You don't know what it is. You don't know what it could be. Only thing you have to do is just do the inner work. Figure out what you need to work on. Figure out those childhood traumas. Figure out why you never got over those childhood traumas and move forward. Because we all got childhood trauma that we're not over. Because it still shows up in our adult life, our everyday life. In order for you to get in touch with your inner self, you have to do the work. You have to. Because it's a must. Like, how are you going to welcome anything good in and figure out your life's journey, like your path that you're supposed to be on, and be in line with the universe and everything else, if you haven't even did the work to even know yourself? You got to know yourself. You got to know yourself. You got to. Because this is so much bigger than what meets the eye. Like, this is like real life deep. And like, it's real. Like, it's no faking. Like, the spiritual journey, like, it's really real. Like, I'm getting like a throbby feeling, because it's more to life than what we're seeing and what we're living. Right now, we're living in a life that they want us to live. When you come into contact with your spiritual journey and your spiritual path, and you are aligned, you create your own world. You create whatever it is that you want to do. It's endless possibilities, loves. Like, I promise you, like, this is like real life. Like, it's endless possibilities. You create your narrative. You create anything. You set the tone for anything that you want. The sky's the limit. It really is. It is. It's real. I would like to thank you guys for sitting here, listen to my big mouth. You know, I appreciate it. I love you guys. And always remain yourself. Peace, love, and goals. Until tomorrow, loves.